In the 1990s and the 2000s, these 10 names sold hundreds of millions of tickets. Today, not one of them opens a blockbuster. This is what really happened to each of them without the myths. When stardom has an expiration date, it rarely means a talent has vanished. Instead, the cinematic landscape shifts, leaving once dominant leading figures behind. This countdown examines 10 Hollywood actors whose massive breakout runs cooled due to documented industry changes, box office realities, or personal choices, rather than a lack of ability. Running from number 10 to number 1, each chapter explores 3 distinct phases: the peak moment of maximum visibility, the verifiable turning point that redirected their path, and the creative work they perform today. This is an honest look at survival, reinvention, and how performers find their footing after the peak of movie stardom. In the 10th place, Brandon Routh experienced an extraordinary rise when he was selected to don the legendary red cape in the 2006 blockbuster Superman Returns. While the film performed respectably, generating over $390 million globally, studio executives ultimately chose to steer the franchise in a different creative direction, rebooting the character years later with a new lead. This transition halted his momentum as a theatrical leading man, yet it opened doors to a highly successful second chapter. Routh successfully transitioned to television, spending years portraying Ray Palmer, also known as the Atom, across multiple network series. Today, he works steadily on independent films, headlining the 2026 courtroom comedy Out of Order. Number 9. Elizabeth Berkley experienced a celebrated rise on television's Saved by the Bell before making a highly publicized leap to the big screen. Her leading role in the 1995 drama Showgirls redirected her career after the film faced intense critical backlash and struggled at the box office, grossing under $38 million against a $45 million budget. Berkley has spoken gracefully about how the sudden fallout nearly halted her film momentum. Yet, her path is defined by endurance. She has embraced the movie's eventual cult status while building a successful television career, recently appearing in Cobra Kai and joining the main cast of Ryan Murphy's legal drama All's Fair. In the 8th place, Edward Furlong experienced a rapid rise to fame when he was cast as John Connor in the 1991 blockbuster Terminator 2: Judgment Day. Overnight, the role established him as one of the most recognizable young stars in Hollywood. However, Furlong's leading man trajectory later slowed due to documented personal struggles. In public interviews, including a candid 2021 discussion where he celebrated 4 years of sobriety, Furlong has spoken openly about his long-standing battles with severe addiction. Today, his life is defined by a commitment to recovery and personal stability. He maintains a much lower public profile than during his youth, focusing his energy on occasional independent film roles. Number 7. Haley Joel Osment captured global attention with his Academy Award-nominated performance in the 1999 classic The Sixth Sense. While his early career reached rare heights of prestige, his mainstream film star trajectory cooled as he transitioned into adulthood. This shift represented a natural industry reality as Hollywood moved on from child leads. Osment gracefully embraced the transition, focusing his energy on theater and voice acting before building a successful adult career. Recently, he earned recognition for his decades of dedication, securing a 2026 Career Award for his 34 years in the business. Today, he is a highly respected character actor, earning acclaim for his appearances in popular television series like Wednesday and Poker Face. 6th place. Taylor Kitsch experienced a sharp shift in studio momentum after Hollywood positioned him as the industry's next major action lead. In 2012, the science fiction epic John Carter struggled at the box office, resulting in a staggering $200 million write-down for Disney. Just weeks later, the release of Battleship led to an estimated $150 million loss, completing a challenging back-to-back commercial run. This turning point was a result of studio economics and blockbusting risks, completely free of personal scandal. Since then, Kitsch has patiently rebuilt his career with focused, character-driven performances in prestige television, culminating in his leading role in the 2025 Netflix series American Primeval. In the fifth place, Jim Caviezel reached a level of global visibility few actors ever achieve when he portrayed Jesus in the 2004 blockbuster The Passion of the Christ. While the film became a massive commercial hit, it altered his mainstream path. Caviezel has stated that Hollywood distanced itself from him after the role, expressing that major studios grew hesitant to cast him because of the project's polarizing nature. Rather than stalling, he pivoted to television, earning widespread praise for anchoring the crime drama Person of Interest. Today, Caviezel continues to work steadily, headlining faith-based films and preparing for upcoming independent productions. Number 4. Terrence Howard's sudden shift from blockbuster movie sets stands as one of the most publicized salary disputes in modern cinema. After earning an Academy Award nomination for Hustle and Flow, Howard secured the role of James Rhodes in the 2008 blockbuster Iron Man, entering the franchise as its highest-paid actor. But plans changed ahead of the sequel. A contract dispute emerged when Marvel reportedly offered him a fraction of his agreed-upon salary, leading to his replacement. This high-stakes studio decision redirected his film career, but Howard found a powerful second act on television. He spent years starring in the smash hit drama Empire before announcing his retirement in 2022, quoting Sidney Poitier. Coming to the top 3, Hayden Christensen absorbed an intense level of global scrutiny when he was cast as Anakin Skywalker in the Star Wars prequels. While the franchise generated over $1 billion, Christensen faced severe critical backlash that altered his relationship with Hollywood. He chose to step away from the spotlight, retreating to a quiet life on his family farm in Ontario, Canada, a move he has described as a personal search for privacy. Over time, public perception shifted, and a new generation of fans warmly embraced his performance. Today, his career has come full circle, returning to portray Darth Vader in Disney Plus series on his own terms. In second place, Orlando Bloom became one of the most recognizable faces of the mid-2000s, anchoring 2 of cinema's biggest franchises, The Lord of the Rings and Pirates of the Caribbean. Yet, this immense peak also illustrated the limits of franchise-driven stardom. When he stepped outside these massive ensembles, his solo leading man vehicles underperformed at the box office. Entertainment media widely chronicled this transition, noting how easily a star can become typecast within grand studio systems. Rather than chasing blockbusters, Bloom shifted his focus, quietly building a career defined by selective projects and stage work. Today, he channels his energy into theater and collaborative indie efforts alongside respected peers. And finally, in first place, Jim Carrey defined the absolute height of 1990s comedy stardom. At his peak, he was an unmatched box office draw and became one of the first actors in Hollywood history to command a $20 million salary per film. As the theatrical market for big-budget comedies shifted, Carrey stepped away from constant visibility to focus on his personal passions of painting and writing. He later clarified this screen absence not as a definitive retirement, but as a period of power resting, a conscious choice to pause and recharge. Today, he channels his kinetic energy almost exclusively into the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise as Dr. Robotnik, with a 4th film officially announced for 2026. Time moves on, but talent remains. The shifting nature of the movie business shows that fading from the spotlight rarely means a loss of ability. Instead, the trajectory of stardom is shaped by studio math, corporate decisions, typecasting, or personal choice. For these 10 performers, their peak years represent just one chapter in a long career. Most continue to work steadily in independent cinema, theater, and television, building quiet second acts on their own terms. Mainstream fame may be fleeting, but capability endures. Which of these actors do you believe deserves one more major blockbuster? Share your thoughts in the comments. Across all 10 careers, one truth emerges. Hollywood's relevance shifts far faster than talent does. A faded spotlight isn't a failure, but a pivot. Today, these actors prove that true endurance exists beyond blockbusters, thriving in quieter, more fulfilling second acts. Which of their journeys surprised you most?